What up, everyone? This is Mr. Lord, Dr. Professor, Dark Joker, with another edition of Where, Pick, and Dare, where I pick games for the various games that are occurring tomorrow. Whether it's football, baseball, basketball, basically whatever games I want to pick, I will pick them. With all that being said, on with the video. NBA. Atlanta Hawks versus Orlando Magic. The Hawks have a 60.6% chance to win, and the Magic have a 39.4% chance to win. This game is at Orlando. For injuries for the Hawks, Landale's is a game time decision. For the Magic, Wagner, Black, and Isaac are out. For stats, the Hawks have more points per game, points against, higher field goal percentage, more rebounds per game, assists per game. Magic have more blocks per game, and Hawks have more steals per game. These stats are pretty close, so I think home field advantage is going to be a big thing here. So I think the Magic beat the Hawks tomorrow. Boston Celtics versus Miami Heat. The Celtics have a 60.9% chance to win, and the Heat have a 39.1% chance to win. This game is at Miami. For injuries, for the Celtics, Harper Jr. is a game time decision, and Vucevic is out. For the Heat, Wiggins is a game time decision. Powell's out. Rozier's out for a non-injury reason. For stats, the Heat have more points per game, points against. Field goal percentage is even. Heat have more rebounds per game, assists per game. Celtics have more blocks per game, and Heat have more steals per game. The only stat that's really a big difference here is points against. That one's a 10.9 difference in favor of the Celtics. So that points to a defensive gap between them. So despite the home field advantage that the Heat have, with the defensive advantage that the Celtics have, I think the Celtics will beat the Heat tomorrow. MLB. Texas Rangers versus Baltimore Orioles. The Rangers have a 32.1% chance to win. The Orioles have a 67.9% chance to win. This game is at Baltimore. For pitchers, for the Rangers, Kumar Rocker has a career ERA of 5.45, WHIP of 1.47, and for the Orioles, Trevor Rogers has a career ERA of 3.77, WHIP of 1.3. So, that's good pitching for Rogers, not really good pitching for Rocker. So, I think it's a definite pitching advantage for the Orioles. So, with home field advantage and pitching advantage, I think the Orioles will beat the Rangers tomorrow. New York Mets versus St. Louis Cardinals. The Mets have a 51.5% chance to win, and the Cards have a 48.5% chance to win. This game is at St. Louis. For pitchers, for the Mets, Freddie Peralta has a career ERA of 3.61, WHIP of 1.13, and for the Cards, Matthew Liberatore has a career ERA of 4.59, WHIP of 1.38. So, that's good pitching for Peralta, not really good pitching for Liberatore. So I think it's a definite pitching advantage for the Mets. So despite the home field advantage that the Cards have, I think with the pitching advantage, I think the Mets will beat the Cardinals tomorrow. Tampa Bay Rays versus Milwaukee Brewers. The Rays have a 33.9% chance to win. The Brewers have a 66.1% chance to win. This game is at Milwaukee. For pitchers, for the Rays, Drew Rasmussen has a career ERA of 2.88 and a WHIP of 1.06. And for the Brewers, Jacob Misiorowski has a career ERA of 4.18 and the WHIP of 1.23. So with that, That's a good pitcher for Russ Wilson. Not really good pitcher for Mazearowski. So I think it's a definite pitching advantage for the Rays. So despite the home field advantage that the Brewers have, I think with the pitching advantage, I think the Rays will beat the Brewers tomorrow. New York Yankees versus Seattle Mariners. The Yankees have a 48.4% chance to win. The Mariners have a 51.6% chance to win. This game is at Seattle for pitchers for the Yankees. Cam Schlitter has a career ERA of 2.76, WHIP of 1.15. And for the Mariners, George Kirby has a career ERA of 3.57, WHIP of 1.11. So it's good pitcher for both teams. Not really big difference here. So I think the home field advantage is going to be a big thing here. So I think the Mariners will beat the Yankees tomorrow. Cleveland Guardians versus Los Angeles Dodgers. The Guardians have a 28.8% chance to win. The Dodgers have a 71.2% chance to win. This game is at LA. For pitchers for the Guardians, Gavin Williams has a career ERA of 3.57, WHIP of 1.29. And for the Dodgers, Yoshinobu Yamamoto has a career ERA of 2.67 and a WHIP of 1.03. So that's a good pitcher for both teams. So it's not really a big difference here. So I think home field advantage is going to be a big thing here. So I think the Dodgers will beat the Guardians tomorrow. And that's it for picks. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening to my picks. Do you agree with them? Do you not? If you have different picks, you can put them in the comments. But other than that, please like, subscribe, and all that. Thank you for listening, and look forward to the next video.